The death is announced of our beloved Johnson Jean Pierre, also known as Michael, Mike, or Zai, originally of Lacouville, Micoud, but resided in Frederickstead, St. Croix, United States Virgin Islands, and passed away in Baytown, Texas, on Friday, June 19, 2020, at 3:15 a.m. He was 71 years old. He was the only son of the late Gabriel and Mrs. Elizabeth Jean Pierre Taliam, also known as Ross and Ma Ross, respectively. He was also predeceased by his three sisters, Mrs. Christina Theophile, also known as Marcella, Mrs. Hortensia Lenora Randolph, also known as Wawa, Mrs. Giselle Randolph, also known as Bernadette, all formerly of Ti Rocher, Micoud. His mother-in-law, Josephine Randolph, also known as Affin or Maffin of Lacouville, Micoud, left him on his passing are his wife, Mrs. Virginia Jean Pierre, née Randolph, also known as Velicia, Vel or Sha, of St. Croix, USVI, 8 children, 5 daughters, Utensia Tisha Randolph Jean Pierre, Melinda Lindy Randolph Jean Pierre, both of St. Croix, USVI, Vernita Judy Randolph Jean Pierre, Tracy Lynn Randolph, Mary C. Randolph, all of Texas, USA. 3 sons, Marcus Randolph Jean Pierre, also known as Akram, Sylvester Randolph, also known as Ursbin Ostro, Romanus Randolph, also known as Mano, all of St. Croix, USVI. 12 grandchildren, 8 granddaughters, Sarima Randolph of St. Croix, Kitania Alexis, Renia Alexis, both of Texas, Tiana Gilbert of Martinique, Cheniqua Jean Pierre, Naya Jean Pierre, both of Belleville, Vieux-Fort, Miquel Dominic of Pierrot, Vieux-Fort, Nella Doxson, also known as Evie of Dugard, Micoud, adopted granddaughter, Ashanti Mitchell of St. Croix, 4 grandsons, Keenan Randolph of Texas, Isaiah Randolph, Deshaun Randolph, Simeon Randolph, all of St. Croix, USVI, 1 great-grandchild, Christopher Doxson of Dugard, Micoud, 2 surviving siblings, Mrs. Alice Joseph, also known as Yulin and family of Dugard, Micoud, Ms. Marcelin Taliam, also known as Miguel and family of Ti Rocher, Micoud. Her 2 uncles, Lucien Taliam, also known as Toby and family of Ti Rocher, Micoud, Raphael Taliam, also known as Frankie and family of Desruisseaux. 15 nieces, Mrs. Luvina Marta, also known as Burnett and family of Fordlaw, Micoud, Mrs. Luciana Constable, also known as Lulun and family of North Carolina, USA, Mrs. Priscilla Joseph, also known as Cato and family, Sawyer Randolph, both of St. Martin, Mrs. Noelise William and family of La Pointe, Monrepo, Mrs. Valina Paul, also known as Lucretia or Isha and family, Dr. Catherine Taliam, both of Ti Rocher, Micoud, Venetia Taliam, also known as Vernie and family, Danita Taliam, also known as Danny and family, both of Lacouville, Micoud, Zelda Taliam and family of Castries, Mrs. Brandolyn Joseph Willis, also known as Cindy and family of Boston, USA, Dr. Sheryline Joseph Vitalis and family of Castries, Mrs. Rosalind Joseph Harry, also known as Sadie and family of Auger Labrie, Marilyn Joseph and family, Natalyn Joseph, both of Dugard Micoud. 23 nephews: Brian Randolph, also known as Sexy and family, Alvin Randolph, also known as Mervyn and family, Titus Randolph and family, Christophe Theophile and family, all of St. Martin, Vernon Randolph, also known as Duval and family of New York, Cassius Randolph, also known as Alicock and family, Kevin Randolph, also known as Fred or Goalie and family, Robert Randolph, also known as T People and family, Nicholson Randolph, also known as Lester and family, Andre Randolph and family, Junius Randolph and family, all of Ti Rocher Micoud, Dale Sammy of Castries, Sylvester Theophile, also known as Sly or Bobby and family, Osley Theophile, also known as Shaq, Felix Theophile, also known as Ghana or G, Titus Taliam, Sidwan Taliam, all of British Virgin Islands, Shani Joseph, also known as Randy and family of Boston, USA, Tommy Joseph, also known as Windy and family, Sammy Joseph, also known as Rudy and family, Bernie Joseph, also known as Chicksy, all of Dugard Micoud, Danny Joseph of Micoud, Anthony Joseph, also known as Eddie of Vieux-Fort, many grandnieces and nephews, 3 daughters-in-law, Mrs. Celia Jean Pierre of Belleville, Vieux-Fort, Mrs. Stephanie Blake Randolph, Anne-Marie Gums, both of St. Croix, USVI. Several cousins included Matthew Venege, also known as Hanel and family, Charles Taliam, also known as Aisho and family, Anthony Taliam, also known as Pre and family, Jennifer Taliam and family, Augustin Augustin, also known as Morgee Star and family, Eldon Augustin, also known as Boutou and family, Wilbert Augustin, also known as Bobin and family, Michael Matty, also known as Kill and family, all of St. Croix, USVI. St. Orin Matty, also known as Mays and family of Ti Rocher Micoud, Luc Jean Pierre, also known as Spring and family of Dugard Micoud, Roussas Matty and family of New Extension Micoud, sisters-in-law, Mrs. Marie Marcelet, also known as Elmona and family, Mrs. Petrona St. Clair, also known as Ulifa and family, Mrs. Paulina Willie, also known as Tirilda and family, Mrs. Cynthia Polio, also known as Blanc and family, Miss May Randolph, also known as Lena and family, all of St. Croix, USVI, Mrs. Marie Matty, also known as Galifa and family, Madeleine Alexander, also known as Iziwa and family, both of Ti Rocher Micoud, Veronique Joseph, also known as Eileen and family, Patricia Wilton, also known as Fifi and family, both of Lacouville Micoud, Eula Alexander of Bizet Castries, brothers-in-law, Victor Randolph, also known as Toy and family, Edgar Wilton, also known as 14, Ori Paul and family, both of St. Croix, USVI, John Randolph, also known as Bryant, of St. Thomas, USVI, who is also his close friend, Joseph Randolph, also known as Jerry and family of Ti Rocher Micoud, Bernard Joseph, also known as Camille and family of Lacouville Micoud, also his close friend, Andrew Wilton, also known as Nishos and family, Oliver Alexander, also known as Olva and family, both of Beauchamp Micoud, Gregory Wilton, also known as Cabocq and family of Angers Desruisseaux, Hector Wilton, also known as Wani and family, Antoine Willie, also known as Hicks and family, both of Martinique, Anthony Joseph, also known as Chano and family, of Dugard, Micoud. 3 godchildren: Lucas Constable of North Carolina, USA, who is also his grandnephew, René J. Charles, also known as Bob, of Pébouche, Ti Rocher, Micoud. Linus Wilton, of Angers, Desruisseaux. His close friends: Joseph Doyle, also known as Raphael Ofadi, Francois Bisset, also known as Yam Yam or Ambrose, Joseph Randolph, also known as Abis, Catherine Randolph, also known as Umenta, Johannes Randolph, also known as Barb or Sonson, Julian Randolph, also known as Coleman, Albert Randolph, also known as Di or Smiley, Peter Breville, also known as Felsie, Bertha Breville, Jacob Augustin, also known as Jackie, Michael Mitchell, also known as Kriss, Agatha Charles, also known as Jurifa, Emmanuel Charles, also known as T. Joe, Mrs. Mary Wilton, also known as Eliona, Martina Alphonse, Olina Bisset, also known as Ian, Magneta Bryce, all of Lacouville, Micoud. Lucilia J. Charles, also known as Doudou and family of Pébouche, Ti Rocher, Micoud. Mrs. Veronique Matre of Rotten Row, Micoud. Liana Gilbert and family of Martinique and Belleville, Marinus Randolph, also known as Afan or Fox, Dudley Cox, Monica Andrew, Dawn Bruce, all of St. Croix, USVI, Kenwin Desruisseaux of New York. Also left to mourn are the following families: the Jean Pierre family of Dugard, Micoud, Blanchard, Desruisseaux, and abroad; the Taliam family of Denry, Mabouya Valley, Desruisseaux, and abroad; the Augustin family of Ti Rocher, Micoud, and abroad; the Venege family of Micoud, Grosley, and abroad; the Matty family of Dugard, Micoud, and abroad; the Randolph family of Lacouville, Ti Rocher, Micoud, St. Croix, and abroad; many other relatives and friends in St. Lucia, St. Croix, and abroad, too numerous to mention, and also the entire communities of Lacouville, Ti Rocher, and environs. The funeral service of the late Johnson Jean Pierre, also known as Michael, Mike, or Zai, will be held at St. Patrick Catholic Church in Frederiksted, St. Croix, on Friday, July 24, 2020, at 9:30 a.m., and his body will be interred at the Kings Hill Cemetery in Christiansted, St. Croix. A memorial service in honor of the late Johnson Jean Pierre will be held in the chapel in Ti Rocher, Micoud, on Friday, July 24, 2020, at 3 p.m. Family and friends are kindly asked to attend. His body now lies at James Memorial Funeral Home in Christiansted, St. Croix. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Attendees are kindly asked to wear masks and practice social distancing.